Queens, how are you? Greetings. Welcome to day 3 of the fruit challenge. And today I wanted to focus on grapes. And I ate a lot of grapes when I was losing weight. I still do now. So when I was doing the research for this, I was surprised and glad at the same time. So surprised and grateful and glad to find out all the health benefits that grapes had, and particularly for the skin and losing weight and exercising. So one of the first things that I found surprising, not necessarily surprising, however, interesting and confirming, was that there's a compound in grapes that turns on this gene called the SIRT1, the SIRT1 gene. And that gene in the body controls or helps protect against aging and obesity, which is weight gain. And I knew from my studies at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition that food had the ability to impact your DNA, but it was enlightening and confirming to run across that and the science of it in my own research. And again, as always, I'll put the links to the description box below as to where I get my information. Another compound in grapes is called saponins, and saponins accumulate cholesterol and stops it from absorbing into the bloodstream. Again, that is something that also prevents diabetes and helps you lose weight. And I just thought that was fascinating. In addition to that, grapes have potassium, iron, magnesium, zinc, and copper. And zinc and copper is particularly good for the mind, the brain. And I thought this was interesting because one of the muscles in the body that has to be the strongest when it comes to losing weight is the brain. Because that brain determines if you're going to work out, what type of foods you eat, what type of emotional state that you're going to be in. So you need to feed the brain foods that allow it to function in its utmost strength and its best capacity. Because a lot of foods we eat have neurotoxins. And I'll do a video about neurotoxins later and how that impacts your mood and your behavior and even how you think, your fatigue level. So with that being said, grapes have this copper and zinc, which is really good for the brain. And again, I thought that was fascinating. It was one other point I wanted to make about eating foods that were good for the brain, and it was this. And again, you need foods that's going to help you be determined and focused and disciplined. And those are things and ideologies that are birthed in the mind. And if you're eating foods that contains neurotoxins, then it's going to be suppressing parts of your brain that allows you to focus, that allows you to be committed and disciplined. And so it's really key to eat foods, which are usually fruits and vegetables, that have the ability to help you think clearly, to get rid of some of that brain fog and some of that mental fatigue. These grapes are, in addition to that, these grapes are also good for its anti-aging benefits with the compound, and I want to make sure I say this correctly, resveratrol. And resveratrol has so many excellent health benefits. Now, resveratrol is found in the skin of the grapes, and it's also found in the seed of the grapes. So you need to buy grapes that have seeds. In addition to that, it's not natural for seeds not to have grapes. I'll do a video again about that later. but choose grapes that has seeds because that's how you're going to get the benefit of the resveratrol, because it's found, like I said, in the seed and in the skin of the grapes. And this resveratrol is good for so many things. It helps with mental functions. It helps with your eyesight. And what I read about is benefits for your eyesight is that it has a blocking agent that targets certain enzymes that deteriorate the tissues of the eye. And I found that fascinating. It's also good with heart health. It helps to support the immune system. And it also prevents insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is linked to diabetes. So I really thought that was fascinating. And it was two stories I wanted to share with you all. The first one is its benefits on skin. Now, when people find out I've lost over 100 pounds, they always ask me, what happened to your extra skin? Like, did you have to have surgery? Like, what happened to it? And so I didn't have to have surgery because I didn't have any extra skin. And the more research I'm doing on these fruits and vegetables, and particularly these fruits for this challenge, a lot of these fruits have compounds in them that helps promote healthy skin. And I ate a lot of these fruits, and particularly one of the things I ate was aloe vera and mangoes. So I made aloe vera smoothies, which I think really helped with my skin. In addition to that was all the other excellent fruits and vegetables that I was eating that help promote skin, healthy, vibrant, elasticity, smooth skin. And so I would say to anyone that's losing weight, if you want healthy skin, toned skin, make sure you're incorporating fruits and vegetables, and particularly grapes. And I did 2 other videos over the past 2 days that also promote healthy skin, so go check those out. But yeah, I just thought that was so amazing that I was able to discover that in this process of research. So again, if you want to have that healthy skin, make sure you're eating fruits and vegetables. And particularly, from what I researched so far, these grapes are really good with that. In addition to grapes being excellent for that, grapes also have this assimilatory power to allow you to increase moisture in your lungs. So the second story is that I would go to the gym and I would run 3 miles, and then I would get off the treadmill and I would do some weights. So I would be in the gym maybe for an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. And so one day I was running on the treadmill and the owner came up to me and we started talking because I hadn't seen him in a while because I would go to the gym really late in the evenings and he would be gone by then. And we had a wonderful conversation and we was talking and laughing, and he was like, wow, you know, I've never been able to have a conversation with someone on the treadmill running and they're able to talk and laugh and have a full dialogue and not be out of breath. And as I was reading about the grapes, I remembered that I would eat fruit such as grapes, berries like strawberries, raspberry, blueberries, or a banana, and a banana, and I would go and I would work out because I wanted to eat something light and I wanted the sugar to give me that extra energy because I wanted to burn that energy all throughout the day. So I would eat the fruit in the morning, and I realized that these grapes must have had a connection to that, and I didn't put the 2 and 2 together until I was doing this research. So I was just absolutely fascinated by that. And I also want to share with you that one of my favorite ways to eat grapes is frozen. Like, I love eating frozen grapes. I also will put them in a smoothie. And when I put them in the smoothie, I blend up all the other ingredients I'm going to consume in my smoothie first. and then I add the grapes and I blend them up. So, and I don't pulverize them per se because I like having those cool, sweet chunks of grapes in my smoothies. So I absolutely love frozen grapes. Another way I do grapes is I wash them off and I cut them up, and I would cut up grapes, I would cut up strawberries, I would have blueberries and blackberries, and I would put them in a salad with spinach, and sometimes I would add lettuce, onions, and tomatoes. I would have like salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and some vinegar, but I like dark vinegar. And I would eat it on a salad, and I love eating fruit salads that way as well because it's more filling to me. And I would put pumpkin seeds in my salad, or sesame seeds, or some, not sesame seeds. Yeah, sesame seeds. Sunflower seeds. Yes. Sunflower seeds into that salad as well for a little bit of a crunch. So those are my top 3 ways of consuming grapes. And they're so good that way. And they're easy to eat. In addition, oh yes, one other point. I will also have grapes and other fruits and seeds, so pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, in a bowl, and I would keep that on for my ride home from work. So instead of me stopping and getting some type of fast food or any type of food that would take me away from my weight loss goals and my healthy lifestyle, I would eat the fruit on the way home. So it would subside my appetite till I'm able to get home and I would cook. So grapes were really a lifesaver when it came to that. So let me know how you eat grapes. How do you incorporate them into your diet? How do you consume them, or do you consume them? Do you even like them? Do you make any other recipes out of them? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found anything useful in this video, please share it with somebody that it may benefit. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please comment, because I would really, really, really would like to know what you guys think about the grapes, the research, and if you have any questions on how you can incorporate them into your diet. I love you. I'm going to let you go for and enjoy your time. And I'll see you again soon. Peace. Bye.